Hello people, as you may have seen from the start of this video, this is going to be about the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. Now you've gotten the just 2 TIE Fighters, 1 X-Wing, so you've got your normal setup, but you want more. You don't want to get another X-Wing pack because you already have it, so what do? The answer is simple. You get different things. Here are the 4 packages of the miniatures that are available now. This is before Wave 2 comes out. I just got them from my local game store today, and I figured I'd just show opening them, first thoughts, etc., etc. So this is going to be a 4-part series. First part is going to go over the X-Wing, second Y-Wing, third the TIE Fighter, and the fourth the TIE Advanced. Let's begin with the X-Wing, shall we? Okay, this X-Wing is just like the one that you get in the core set. There's nothing really different about the figure. The thing is, well, it gives you another X-Wing, and it gives you cards to go along with it. New pilots, I've heard they're better than the ones in the core set, but I'll just look at them myself. And what do you know? Still more plastic to cut through. Who would have guessed? Now, just word for the wise, you don't want to cut the paper on the back because I've heard that it has useful stuff that does just useful about the ship. So, just, yeah, don't do that. Bad idea. And make sure to have time when opening these. Oh. Okay. There's the stuff. I'll get everything out before I comment on it. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, not sure if you can see this all or not right now in the picture, but got basically just credits, who made all this stuff, but that's in the rule book. The ship itself, you can see that on the outside of the packaging. The other side of the back packaging, which contains a nice little handy chart of all the things that the X-Wing can do. And exactly what comes in. But this is mainly really useful. Just like put 4 of those in a piece of paper, and boom, you've got yourself a nice little table. This is also some of the other stuff. Looks like we got 2 more target locks. Stress, evade, stress, focus. 2 Red Squadron pilots. Some cards with another one of those blue stickers. Shield. So it's the upgrades and then the pilot cards. Damage. More number tokens. We've got 11. Right there. And a little hint of a movement wheel peeking out. Let's open up the cards. Sorry about that, hit the camera. Yeah, probably not the smartest idea to do, hitting the camera. And as always, they pack it in here as tightly as they can get, so removing the tokens and stuff is going to be painful. PITA. You know what all this stuff does, so I'm just going to get on with the cards. Okay, pilots first. We got the 2 pilots, 2 generic ones. You can have as many of them as you want. And they come in the core set too. You get the rookie pilot, red squadron pilot. Those cost the 21, 23. As you should know if you have the core set. Here's where it gets interesting. You got a 6 Hdnggrnchrg, so it's going to go before most of the ties. I'm not sure if you can see that text, so I'll read it. After spending a focus token, you may place that token on any other friendly ship at range 1 or 2. So this, it seems pretty useful. Because then you can have a focus and a target lock on a ship that might get attacked later by the other ties. But if all your opponents are going faster than you, the focus token's not going to be doing anything. So, kind of gives a little bonus to the rookies. They can use it to attack, but not something you're going to want in one of those elite builds, because everyone's going to go before you and use all the focus tokens already. And Wedge Antilles. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so Wedge, he's expensive at 29, but reduce the defender's agility value by 1 when attacking. So, shoots through cover like it's not there. Range 3 bonus is gone. And at range 1, it's 4 versus 2, which I like those odds. I like those very much. Especially because it's not an action, it's a target lock. Or it's not an action, it's just an ability, so you can use the target lock or the focus with that to really give you some good odds. And, yeah, so those are the pilots. I really like Wedge. Garvin, yeah, should be good with the 4-ship builds, but I'm not really seeing him right now. He's only 26, though, so if you can fit him in, you can fit him in. Okay. Now on to upgrades. There's 5 upgrades here. I do believe 2 of these are already... Yes. 2 of them, we got marksmanship in the core set. Proton torpedoes in the core set. But that way you can put it on 2 X-Wings. And I guess they're good enough to have. You can never have too many torpedoes, because they always seem to get wasted on bad dice rolls. Okay. So we've got 2 astromechs and 1 ability. 2 astromechs, 1 ability. First one, R5K6. After spending your target lock, roll defense dice. On an evade, immediately get a target lock back on the same ship. So, in other words, every target lock is 4/3 of a target lock, because you might get it back pretty much 1/3 of a chance. And, yeah, I really kind of like that. And it's only 2 points, if you can see in the corner. Yeah, 2 points. So that's pretty much going to allow you to, like, especially on a Y-Wing, you can have 2-3 copies of, or 2 proton torpedoes, R5K6, to spam them out and be able to put focus on it as well. Yeah, 2 points. I might include a lot of those. R5 Astromech. During the end phase, you may choose one of your face-up damage cards with the ship trait and flip it face down. I've seen something on there where if you take Luke Skywalker from the core set, you take Determination also from the core set, and you take this. Luke Skywalker's hard to hit as it is because he gets a free focus on defense dice. But with this, all your ship cards are face down. With Determination, all your pilot cards are just negated automatically. You throw them out before they even have an effect or do damage. So, in other words, your opponent can't get a critical hit on you. which is really nice because the critical hits can be really annoying. And in other words, this also heals the direct hit, so you can gain a hull point if you are unlucky enough to be hit by that. And expert handling is the final thing. Action: perform a barrel roll. If you do not have that icon, receive 1 stress token. You may then remove 1 enemy target lock from your ship. You can't really put this on TIE fighters too much because they don't really have any upgrades, but yeah, X-Wing, that would certainly be pretty powerful because, I mean, not the remove target lock unless you're in a Rebel on Rebel, but barrel rolls are what really give the TIEs the mobility, and they are a pain if you play against TIE swarms, all having like 8-9 barrel rolls at once. So, yeah, now that the X-Wing's got that and can counter, I really think yeah. I mean, put that in the A-Wing, too. That could work. That new A-Wing that's coming out. Yeah. Expert handling, it's got its places. It's not going to be everywhere, but yeah, I really think it could work. So anyways, that was the X-Wing. You've got your... Just lay out all the stuff in front of it. 5 and 4. But what you really want out of this is the 1 pilot, and this astromech right here. That, I think, are the 2 best possibilities for you to have. The R5K6 and the Wedge. If you really were going to get the expansion for only 1 thing, that's what you would use it for. Join me next time, and I will be covering the Y-Wing, along with all the upgrades and expansions and that. And have a good day.